In this video I will be doing gameplay of the new season as the Womble skin, and hopefully I could get a win. I'll be landing at arguably one of the best places from Chapter 2 Season 2. Hope you enjoy. Fortnite Chapter 2 is officially back, and I'm gonna land at one of the best places to land in this season. But first, let's see if the grotto is still able to, if you're still able to go into the grotto. Few things that might be of use is that the Risky Reels POI is no longer a POI. And there are also some really weird random coloured marks all over the map. Okay, let's see. So there's just rubble covering this one up, and rubble covering that one up. If you didn't know, this will become Eminem's POI in, I think, the second week. But for now, it just has sky at it. I mean, I guess that should be expected, that there's an NPC here, but wasn't expecting it to be sky. I was kind of expecting it to be, I don't know, Eminem. Whoa! I will take those, thank you very much. You look lost. Where can I pick up my free spaghetti? With the purchase of any chainsaw. So, referencing both this and last season. If you haven't seen any spaghetti or chainsaws, all we can do is gear up and go. Well, new boogie bombs look pretty cool. This battle pass is arguably better than last OG season. I did not know you could build while sprinting. And I'm gonna find out what these double G bombs do. Because if I find out what they do, then it'll be easier to use. Why are there two weapons? Because then it'll be easier to use them. I forgot you could drive those again. New reload map, or update I should say. Reboot vans are back to their original glory. And this is what I mean by there are just random colour splashes everywhere. I don't know, I don't remember if that was something back in Chapter 2 Season 1 or 2, but I sure don't remember it. I think it's like a throwback to the fact that Chapter 2 Season 8, 7 and 6 and 5 all corrupted the map really drastically. So maybe it's like a throwback to that, like, oh yeah, this is just a different colour because it's remixed and the map changed a little bit because it's broken. Or something like that. I think the Womble skin, which is the one I'm wearing right now, is probably pretty good, but not as good as 8-ball. I would have a say in that, but I don't own 8-ball, so I don't really get to decide if it's better or not. But to me, I think it is. Because at least with this one, you can put a jacket on it. I'm using the base style for this version. Well, not the base style, but the one without the jacket on. I've played a few games this season, as it's a bit difficult to, but I will try and get a win this game, so you guys can see what it looks like to glide down with the umbrella for this season. If any of you are newer people to either this channel or the game, these are the original cars that were in the game. They haven't been in for a bit, about a year, due to the fact that Rocket Racing changed the game and added those type of cars. But these are the original cars, and they're still probably the best. Whoa. There we go, that kid's down. So that's 2 kills on the board. Hopefully I can get a victory here, so you guys know how it feels. And I'll also try and use as many of the new things as I can. Starting with the Double G bomb. I'm gonna try and hit someone with it and hopefully kill them because of it. There is a new cool beat when you level up. It sounds pretty good. A few new things that have been added to the game are things like the fact that the festival pass, now called the music pass, and the music pass now gets completed by XP and not separate things from the other game modes. There are so many good POIs from the Chapter 2 map, and if you don't remember, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 maps are the Chapter 1 map split in half and made into 2 completely separate ones. Well, not completely separate, as they're both still combined, but close to separate. I'm gonna become a henchman here, so I can show you the new henchman. Oh, wow. That's a strong drum gun. I believe the drum gun actually has the original stats of the Midas drum gun. So 25 damage per hit and a fire rate of like 10 per second. It's crazy. You can still rocket ride yourself, technically, by shooting a rocket up and then grappling onto it. I wouldn't really suggest getting onto the rocket, as it will probably explode when it hits you. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty good idea. Few things there is to cover. The original things are like the bosses. There are some bosses on the map that aren't Snoop Dogg. Down at the rig you have the TNT boss, and up at the yacht you have the Meowdus. If you didn't know, this season Meowdus is the definition of the level 100 skin. And it also looks like we're going to be getting a super style for every single one of these skins. Whether it is going completely golden, or like last year, just like a retexture, it doesn't really matter, as it's still going to be appreciated, probably. I'm gonna land down here, and if you didn't know, back in Chapter 2, Season 6 and 7, there used to be a mini-boss here. Zig and Choppy in Season 7, and Season 6, it was Ruckus. I don't think Ruckus had a single thing to do with that season, but look cool, I guess. Okay, script AR off rip. Make sure to go to the item shop, and if you're buying anything, use anybody's creator code, as I don't have one yet, and it would probably really help them. So, more new things is that the map is back to the Chapter 2 map, but the shark isn't here, as it will probably be transformed into the Ice Isle when Ice Spice comes to the game. When they did the trailer for this season, they actually completely redid the original Chapter 2 trailer. Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer. But I kind of expected it to, when you go into your first game, make you like the default and you're jumping out the battle bus again. But they didn't do that this time. They did that for Chapter 2 originally, but they didn't do it this time. It would have been nice to see if they did, but they didn't, so... I mean, I guess that's fine. It probably is going to be really nice over the next bit of time to be back on the Chapter 2 map, as loads of people joined when this map started, and loads of people also left. Loads of people didn't like the idea of a black hole and no longer being on the map they knew for 2 years, but now it's kind of just a normal thing. Now, this right here is what I want to show. There are so many new things, and old things coming back. And with this, it's one of the older things coming back, and now I'm going to be killed. With this one, what I mean by older things coming back is like being able to transform. Oh great, I'm being shot at by 2 kids. And plus, at least for a short amount of time, you'll be able to experience what it's like mantling on the old maps. And disguising as a henchman is also back. Well, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, subscribe, and I'd appreciate it if you did. Goodbye. There you are. Okay, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, like, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.